So today we're going to be talking about communication. In our last video, we talked about communication and understanding. But then I feel like communication needs like a talk on its own. And you know I like to talk, so I will just always deliver. So over the week, like I've been really thinking about this communication stuff. That has been one of the main reasons why I want to talk about communication, really. And I just like noted down some important things that I learned over the week, or maybe remembered, or just figured out, right? And it's under importance, and there is importance of communication. Yeah, why we should communicate, because some people would not write it down in the comment section though, but then they'll be like, why am I always talking about communication? Because it's important, and I'll tell you why I feel like it's important, and how to talk, how to listen, how to make this a mutual interesting event. So one of the first points that I noted here is you don't really know what someone is going through, you just think you do. And this is applicable to everybody. Okay, I can say people that have actually been in your shoes and your position, they can actually relate. Those people that maybe like your husband just died, and then somebody's husband died like since before, and then it's like you're crying and everybody's saying sorry, and then come, I understand your pain. Okay, let's say you understand the person's pain, let's say, but then you really don't to an extent. So you need to allow them to talk. Even if you understand, just allow them to talk, please. Because I feel like allowing people to talk and showing them that you're listening is actually a way of actually easing their emotions at that particular period, most especially when they are sad, when they are very down. Allow them to talk. Show them you want to listen, so they will want to talk, especially introverts. Introverts, no one, they will tell you that they are introverted in nature, so it's their nature not to talk. So you need to encourage them to talk. Do you grab? And okay, I said I was going to talk about importance before people say I started talking now, and I'm not talking about the importance. Without communication, how we won't be able to connect like as humans, because this connection is needed. You cannot just be an island like all by yourself, not communicating with anybody. Guy, you have people around, you have neighbors, even if you are the only one. Probably you're an orphan, the only child. You have this house, and you have neighbors. You can't be living on an island and still be. So even this communication even helps. Like I feel health-wise. Because when you talk, your mouth will not smell. You get, when you are talking, your mouth will not smell. If you are always closing your mouth, your mouth will smell in any house. So it's important to like everybody. So second point that I noted here is like, I feel like the greatest form of comfort you can give someone is listening. Just like I said, when someone is passing through a lot, when someone is going through a lot, you know, so many people are going through a lot. Even especially in my country, Nigeria, everybody's going through a lot. So when you know someone is really going through a lot, someone is sad or depressed, you listen to them. You don't tell them you understand. Listening is very key. It is very, very, very important. And then you also try to give them hugs if you can, because right from when I was a child, I always loved hugs. I love hugging. I love warm. Even when I went to secondary school, I went to boarding school, they used to call me hugging machine, in SS1, that I used to hug so much. And me, I actually loved hugs because I felt comforted every time I got one. So I feel like hugs is actually also a symbol of like comfort. Try to hug somebody that is sad today. Yeah, it will really go a long way. And then communication is the foundation of all life's relationships. That is just like the preamble to the importance of communication. If you don't communicate, how would you form relationships? How would you sustain relationships? How would you feel good about yourself? Some people actually feel bad that they have poor communication skills with people, and then maybe every other person around them is always complaining that they don't communicate much, they don't talk much, and then you are happy. Ogugu, be careful. Yes, that's what one of my teachers used to say. Ogugu, be careful. You are happy that people are not talking to you. It's not right. It's wrong. Please, you need to go and check yourself in the hospital. And even as you're going to the hospital, it's not the communication. You still go and communicate to people, because you have to tell the doctors what is doing you and then how you can be treated. And then even if you feel like, okay, you don't want to communicate with anybody in this life, in this world, when you die, you will still go and communicate with your maker, God, because he even wants us to communicate. Because as me, he did not want us to communicate. He wouldn't have put us together in the same place. And he wouldn't have sent us with purposes, because each and everybody has a purpose. So do you grab me? It is very important. I don't know if I've emphasized the importance of communication very well, but if I've not, please just drop it in the comment section. I'll be answering you straight up. Yeah, so how to communicate? I don't know. I feel like I'm rushing it. But then I don't know. I don't even know. See, I think just listen. So how to communicate through a listener's point of view and a speaker's point of view. So I'm going to start with a listener's point of view, right? Just like you are listening right now. So if you check all these boxes, meaning you are a very good listener and you should continue. But then if you don't check all these boxes, then I think you need to go and work on yourself. Okay, so the first thing on my list is actually listen. Like, fame, keep quiet, look at the person and listen. Pay attention. Because we are doing JNS in my school, and they say there's a difference between listening and paying attention. So listen, oh yes, but then still pay attention to like little details, because you will definitely pick things that you use to say, because even after listening to the person, you still have to say some things to comfort the person you grab. Okay, I feel like, okay, I don't want it to look like I'm just directing all this to maybe emotions, like the whole communicating whenever someone is sad, or no, it's just like generally. I'm just using that as example, like the whole you guys shall get, you guys are smart, intelligent people. So the second thing on my list is understand. Like I said, pick things and try to relate to them. Then you pay attention to body movements. As the person is talking, the way the person's hands are going like mine, then the way the person's head is going like mine, you got body movements, anything, the way the person is, yeah. So you just pay attention to it, and then you can be able to like understand very well. Then yeah, you make instances in your head. That is what I say by understand your listening. Like, you try to relate to it. Okay, this is what, you grab, like make instances in your head. Then you feel them, like, yeah, I get you. Completely. Oh my god, yeah, you feel them. So for the speaker point of view, what I put down the points. So just talk. And I don't know, most of these things is like I'm talking to introverts, because they're the ones that feel like they were born not to talk. Because I don't know, they used to feel like something. But just talk. Just talk. Really, just talk. Like, I'm all ears. Talk. Then express yourself. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared of, like, I do though. Then okay, here you go. I'm just getting some things in my head, because there are some times that you might not actually trust the person you are talking to. So okay, I can agree with you when you say it's not everybody you just like talk to, but then when you find the right person, when you are sure that this is the right person, so why not? Why don't you talk? Why don't you just talk? Like, talk about your feelings. And even if this person is not the right person in quotes, or that is not important in quotes, just, I don't know, just talk. Talking really makes me feel better, and I feel like it makes a lot of people feel better. Okay, so there's one very important thing I want us to note. That is communication. I'm not saying don't go and be forcing people into conversations that they don't want to be in. No. This is when you and the other party has agreed that you want to have conversations. But if they don't want to have conversations with you, please don't go and force them. No. All these points, I'm not giving for you to force me. I don't have points to force anybody to talk to. Please, I beg. Then the next point is for you to be free. Just be free as you're talking. Be free. Be audible. Be expressive. Express yourself. Control your emotions. I know, okay, there are times that, okay, you can be overexcited and you can say some things, or you can be very angry and you can also still say some things you grab. But then always learn how to balance it. Learn how to control your emotions. Think before you speak. Pause and then think, and then reason whatever you want to say before it like really comes out from your mouth. And the one very important thing is that don't drag arguments with anybody. Don't try it, because don't try it, especially if you like peace of mind, if you want to be at peace. Because I noticed that when someone is angry with you, and you are very, very well aware that person and you are not in good terms, yes, you might play I don't care, you grab and eat, what is that business? Maybe they pass like this, the person they pass like this. But then the fact that you keep on thinking about it, whenever you think about it, there's this pain, there's this feeling you get inside within. We all have that feeling. So that the fact that you are thinking about it in that kind of way, like, it means there's actually a problem and your peace of mind is affected. So you need to do everything possible to make things go back to normal by allowing yourself to like have peace of mind. So what I was just able to put together on how to communicate with people you want to communicate with. And please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and don't forget to drop your comments. I know I'm not the only one that has anything to say about communication, so you guys can also tell me your own part. You can tell me whatever you have to say, and then we can rub minds together.